We're going to miss Steve. He's obviously out for the season. We're going to miss him, but we have to go on.
I guess the doctors probably told him just to not move a muscle, and he didn't, and that scared me to death.
You know, I said it's always a concern when you don't get in the end zone.
The loss of a star, a loss of consciousness, and a possible loss of a starting position. 3 big L's against Big D. The biggest, Steve Entman, who blew out 2 ligaments and a tendon in his right knee, an injury even worse than the one that cost him the last 7 games of last season.
He's one of our leaders from the work ethic standpoint, and but we've got to go on. It's one of those things that naturally will hurt us, but we have to go on.
It's one of those things. It seemed like when the ball just hadn't been bouncing our way in those last 2 games. That loss to Edmund is one of them. You get a few bounces here and there, and you end up the game turned out to be a different game.
2 plays after Entman's tears, a scare. Chris Good, going after what he thought was a loose ball, collided with Derek Gainer of the Cowboys and laid face down on the turf for 7 minutes. Memories of Mike Utley and Dennis Byrd were etched on the faces of Good's teammates. X-rays were negative. The Colts are positive. It's just a neck sprain. And Good was able to talk about it afterwards.
Real scary feeling because, once I went down, it's like I knew I was on the turf, but it's like my body was still in the air. It felt like it was floating in the air. And, that really scared me. I looked at my hand. I was trying to move it, but nothing on my body was reacting. I guess it just took a while for everything to start motoring back.
Now, the off week will give most of the Colt injuries time to heal, but it may allow that quarterback situation to fester. With Jack Trudeau benched, Jeff George's hand still unsure, Don Majkowski thrown into the mix now. Who's going to start against Miami in 2 weeks?
At this particular time, I really don't want to make a decision so quick after the game.
I said right now I can't think far enough ahead to figure out what's going to happen.
I'm a team player, and I'm prepare myself as if I'm going to play every game, and let the coaches make the decision and use my services all they feel needed. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So I'll let them make all the decisions.
Mark Chibrota may make his decision in the next day or so, but when he'll make his decision known is another question altogether. At the Hoosier Dome, Ken Tomash, 6 Sports.